Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for checking out my video. So we've done a few different videos on scales and a couple on different types of chords. So today I thought we would cover a topic or technique that falls sort of in the middle of those, known as arpeggios. So arpeggios can also be known as broken chords. We use this term when we break our chord into a sequence of notes. Rather than playing all the notes simultaneously, we simply play them one at a time, usually in quick succession in either a rising or descending order. When we play an arpeggio, rather than follow the complete steps of a scale, like with the major or minor scales, we simply play the steps required to make up a certain chord. For example, a C major triad arpeggio would use the same degrees or intervals of the C major triad chord. So the first, C, the third, E, and the fifth, G. A C minor triad arpeggio would use the first, the flat third, and the fifth. C again, E flat, and then G. A C dominant 11 arpeggio would use the first, major third, fifth, flat seventh, ninth, and 11th. And I'm not going to play that one. We can play an arpeggio of any chord we can think of. Arpeggios can be really beneficial to learn in lead playing, as they will help you to highlight specific tonal qualities in the chords you are playing over. They will also give you alternative options rather than simply sticking to your pentatonics or major and minor scales. If we're playing a 1-4-5 progression in C, which is a normal pattern in blues, we would be using C, F and G. Now, we can play the C major scale over this, or our major and minor pentatonic or blues scales, and this will sound great, but if we start to use arpeggios, we essentially focus on playing the specific tones that relate to each chord as our band or backing track are playing them. So we would play C, E and G over the C chord, F, A and C over the F, and G, B and D over the G. This will help our solo to sound more constructed and flow better with the progression we are playing over. It also highlights and strengthens the chord changes in the piece as they happen. While you may find arpeggios being used most commonly in jazz or metal, they are frequently used in all styles of music, and they can be a really useful technique in creating alternative rhythm parts when you want to take a different approach than playing straight chords. A good example of this can be heard in the song Clocks by Coldplay or Everybody Hurts by REM, which both use arpeggios throughout the main parts of the song. I find this sort of technique is also really popular in music in advertising. On top of all this, arpeggios will really help you to build and improve your fretboard knowledge, as you'll begin to understand more where certain specific steps or tonal qualities are located on the neck. So today we're just going to focus on the first kind of arpeggios that you should learn, which are going to be major and minor triad arpeggios. Just like the scale or chord positions, there are 5 main shapes for these arpeggios across 12 frets, and after that the shapes repeat again. We are also able to refer to these positions using the cage system after the chordal shapes they resemble. Alright, so enough talking, let's get stuck in and let's look at the shapes.